Welcome on back, everybody, and welcome to another 3-round NFL mock draft. This time, we will be doing the Miami Dolphins, the holder of the number 3 pick in the draft. And this is probably going to be the most fun team that I'm going to have to draft with. The last video was absolutely insane. I literally actually just recorded it a little bit ago. The New York Jets mock draft was crazy. Ended up with 10 picks in the first 3 rounds. If you guys have not checked that out, please make sure you guys go check it out. There should be a playlist in the playlist section of my channel. Please go check out all the mock draft fun that I've got. You guys can let me know what you think of some of the stuff. But welcome on in, though, by the way. My name is Absolute Illusion. You can also call me Colton. I have got to get better at doing my intro. My intros are terrible. I need to have a script over here on my left. I'm just bad at this. I'm sorry, guys. But we're going to be, as I said, we're going to be doing a oh my goodness. We're going to be doing a 2021 NFL mock draft 3-round Miami Dolphins version with trades. As the last video and the video before, I will be accepting trades from other teams. I will not be sending out trades to other teams. I will only be accepting the ones that they send to me if I like them or if I think it's a good fit overall. Now, the Dolphins are a very interesting team to me. They were a very, very good team. I think they were a very, very solid team overall. They've got 2 picks in the first round, and this draft pick is actually from the Texans, who were awful. So you have a very good team who gets a top 3 overall pick. I think as a Dolphins fan, you have to be super happy about this. You have your quarterback of the future in Tua. I don't know why people are all up in arms and be like, you got to draft your quarterback of the future. You have your quarterback of the future. Yes, he had a rough first year. It happens. Not everybody's Joe Burrow. Not everybody's Justin Herbert. You know, it happens. He is still a very, very, very good player. He does need a little bit of work. But if you build a good team around him, he can take you where you need to go. So I don't think the quarterback's anywhere in the realm of possibility for them. You've got your quarterback of the future in Tua. He's a very good player. So you build the team around him and give him weapons to work with. You need wide receivers. You need running backs. You need a lot of help. So we're going to see if we can give him that. So we're going to start off here with the Dolphins. We're going to be doing a 3-round mock draft. We're going to set it on slow there so we can see the interesting picks that come along. We're going to start the draft, hit start, and the first pick should be Trevor Lawrence. It is Trevor Lawrence. That's kind of what I figured. This will probably be Zack Wilson. I can't see that. And right off the bat, we have a trade offer for number 4 overall, number 25, or not number 25, a 2, number 35 overall, a 4 and a 5 for 1 and our 3, or for 3 and our number 3 overall pick and our 3rd round pick number 81. So we'd be jumping back 1 pick, gaining 2 picks. We would be losing this, which is a 20 pick difference roughly. But we'd be gaining 35. I think that's a heck of a trade that you'd kind of be silly not to accept. Yeah, giving up a 3rd kind of sucks. But you know what? We're going to accept this. We made a trade with the Falcons in the last video. We're going to make a trade with the Falcons again. Number 4 overall. They ended up taking Zack Wilson. Who do you take? I can't see who you took because you went away. Why? Why do you do this to me? So number 7, 41, and a 4. So I'm not going to do this because the player that I would like is I hope still on the board. And if he's still there, I am going to take him. So we're going to decline this pick here. Kyle Pitts went off the board, but here we're sitting at 4. Okay, I think you'd be kind of silly not to take the player that's on the board, and I'm going to grab Penei Sewell for them. Penei Sewell is the prototypical, transcendent talent of an offensive lineman. I actually don't think day 1 prospect that he's above everybody else. I actually have Rashawn Slater right next to him as a day 1 talent. Penei Sewell has a much higher ceiling, I think. His ceiling is something we can't even see at the moment. He's super, super young, unbelievably athletic, unbelievably big. He's got every single thing you'd look for in an offensive tackle. Might need to start at guard right away in the NFL, but if you see him as, if you want to stick him in a tackle, he's still going to play very well for you. You protect Tua. You give yourself the stud offensive tackle that you are going to need to compete. Their offensive line needs help. It needs a lot of help. Okay, so you go out and you grab the number 1 tackle in the draft. I actually have Rashawn Slater right next to him at a 1B. So it's kind of like whatever the people think. Personally, I love Rashawn Slater. He basically made Chase Young a non-factor in the game when they played 2 years ago. So we'll resume the draft again. The Bengals are going to go. Bengals are going to grab Rashawn Slater. They would have grabbed Penny Sewell there. So they're going to grab Rashawn Slater. Don't want to miss out on a stud type talent like that. We are going to miss out on the top 3 wide receiver prospects, which is kind of a bummer because I'd love to get one of them for the Dolphins. However, you're looking at the players you've got and stuff like that, and there's so many great players on the board that I think you'd be kind of foolish not to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold the phones. Devontae Smith just went to the New England Patriots. I don't like that. That would be terrifying. However, my buddy Mikey, if you're watching this, I hope you're happy with that pick. That's a heck of a pick for them, him falling that far. If he actually fell that far, I do think the Dolphins would trade up to grab him. I don't think they'd let him fall that far. He'd be a great player to align up again with Tua. So we are getting a trade offer, number 24, number 128, and 240 for 18. I don't like that trade. I'm not going to accept that trade. Dropping all the way back to 37, picking up a 3rd and a 6. No, thank you. And then dropping to 21 and picking up a 4. I don't really want to risk the player I want not being there, so I am going to decline this pick here. You know, you're looking at the board, and there's someone sitting on the board who has no business being here. So I think you are ecstatic to take him. You're going to draft Micah Parsons. I don't really think I need to explain a whole lot about this pick. Micah Parsons is the best linebacker in this draft class. Him and Jeremiah Owusu. Jeremiah Owusu is a little better in coverage and just kind of all around as a linebacker. Micah Parsons is the type of guy who he is going to find holes to the quarterback that you didn't even know could exist. He's going to be able to get in, rush the quarterback. He is a very, very physical tackler. He is an all-around stud on the defense. Very, very, very good sideline-to-sideline player. So I think you'd be ecstatic to take him at 18 there with grabbing Penny Sewell, and you just gave yourself a phenomenal linebacker. So the Bears want out of the first round, and they are willing to trade us, number 20, for number 35, 2 4s, and a 6. Now, if there was somebody on the board that you were just like, oh my gosh, I have to have this guy, this is our future, this is the player that we need, then I think you make this trade. Now, I don't know who just went at 19. However, I think if you're the Dolphins, you have to seriously consider this. Okay, the player that you want on the player you want probably is not going to be on the board in the second round. As much as I don't believe that either of these two players should go in the first round, they 100% will. So I am actually going to make this trade. Yes, I know you're losing 2 4s and a 6. I think for what you're getting in return, because again, this isn't like a team that like the Jets where they need so many holes. The Miami Dolphins do not have anywhere near as many holes as the Jets have or as the Jaguars have. So I think that you would jump at the chance to take the player you want here. I am going to trade back up into the first round, and I am going to grab Travis Etienne right here. Okay, now you could be like, well, what about Najee Harris? You know, Travis Etienne, which one do you like more? Najee Harris is all-around versatile threat, it says right here. Travis Etienne, They're both very, very, very good. Travis Etienne, I don't think gets enough love for his ability to catch out of the backfield. We'll kind of read him here. 5'10", 5'10", 210 pounds. Scheme transcendent back. Feature running back that gets plenty of chances to attack the edges and contribute as a receiver out of the backfield. He has all of the makings of being an absolute stud in the NFL. Big playability everywhere you look. So you just grabbed 3 unbelievable players in the first round. Yes, you lost your second round pick. But I think if the player you want's there, personally, I think that they would probably lean more towards Travis Etienne than Najee Harris. I do like Najee Harris a lot. I think Travis Etienne fits a little bit more what they want to do, though. So I think you roll with that there. Although hooking Najee Harris up with his former quarterback, though, would be pretty cool. So now you don't have a pick aside from 36, which was I believe the pick that we grabbed from the Falcons. So we do still get this second round pick right here. We'll see who's kind of available to us, though. And if this player is still available, I am definitely going to grab him here. I don't think he is going to be, though. So we'll see. I think it'd be great if we could grab him. It would be awesome. Nope, and he goes to the Jets right there. And that was Kadarius Toney. So we're being offered 40 and a 5, 49, a 5 and a 7, 54, 127. Okay, that's not bad. I think it's fallen a little too far for me, though. Drop back to 40 wouldn't be terrible. Picking up another 5 wouldn't be so bad. The player I did want is gone now. So I'm going to take this one and just drop back a little bit, pick up another 5. Pick up a little bit of extra ammunition there, and see if we can't still get one of the players that I want here. There's quite a few players I still would really like that are on the board. I don't think either of these two are going to be what I want, so I am just going to roll with what we have here. Again, I don't know why it says we need a running back. I took a running back, so I don't know why it does this. But sitting here at 40, you're looking at the options and everything like that. I think you scroll down the board here just a little bit, and you look right here. Jason Owe. Yes, I know Rondale Moore's on the board. I think Rondale Moore's a heck of a player. I see him more as a slot type of a receiver. He does have some outside potential. He could just be a great player overall. But I think once the actual draft comes around, I think Jason Owe is going to be a player who flies up the draft board. 6'5", 257, designated pass rusher, starting rush linebacker, 3-4 outside linebacker. I don't know what more you want than that player right there. You know, you've got Micah Parsons now, absolute stud, and you just picked up Jason Owe. Your defense is now terrifying. Okay, your defense is now almost unstoppable, and you're building a heck of a team now. So now we sit back towards 50, and we'll just kind of see who falls to us here. There's a couple really, really solid players, and heck, if he's still there at 50, I'm going to take him. If he's still there at 50, I'm going to take him. And none of these picks are what I want. He is still there on the board. I'm going to grab Rondale Moore. Again, absolute stud of a player. Swiss Army knife, return special, the rotational role in the offensive game plan. I think he's got a lot more upside than just a rotational role. He's got great slot ability. He's got great overall ability. You can line him up in the backfield, do some fun stuff with him. I love Rondale Moore. I think he's an absolute phenomenal player overall. He does have some things he needs to work on. I don't think he'll ever be like a true number 1 wide receiver that you'd look for. And unfortunately, I don't think they have that yet, even with Devontae Parker. I don't believe Devontae Parker is the stud number 1 wide receiver. The Dolphins do still have a good bit in cap, though. I think they might go out and grab somebody. Who knows? Maybe they'll go out and try to reach for Kenny Golladay if the Lions can't bring him back. That would be pretty dang cool. So we'll keep rolling here, though. I don't believe we have a pick for a little while now. So we'll kind of just see who falls to us on the board. If we get a chance to trade back up, we'll think about it depending on who's still on the board. But so far, I think this draft would be... I think every Dolphins fan would be unbelievably happy with the way that this has gone. There is another player on the board that I think we could reach to grab. Actually, there's 2 of them still on the board I would love to be able to grab. I don't think I'll be able to grab him, though, because I don't think I have another pick until the beginning of the 3rd round. Yeah, and he'll be gone. Oh, actually, no. Oh, yeah, I traded away my 3rd round pick, didn't I? That I did do. So there goes the edge, Carlos Basham. I love Carlos Basham overall as a player. Falcons at 81. Do we not have another pick? We might not. Which, again, is totally fine. Where are we sitting right now, though? So where did he go? Amon-Ra St. Brown went to the Eagles. I think the Eagles would be ecstatic about that. I think they would be unbelievably happy about that. I apologize, everybody, for my dog barking. She's a little insane. Insane in the membrane. Do we get the option to trade back up, though? Is there even anybody that I would want? I don't really see anybody I would love to grab. Like, nobody that would make me like, oh, yeah, I gotta jump back into the 3rd round to grab this guy. Drew Williams could be really, really good. I think the Dolphins are pretty set at corner. They've got 2 very, very good corners. Granted, they are a little older. So you could maybe start grabbing some players and building towards the future at corner. We do not have another pick, which is totally fine. I think that this would be an unbelievably good draft class overall. Let's see if anybody shoots us an offer, though. Ooh, Deontay Smith could be somebody I might reach back up for. I don't think we're going to get anything, though, which is totally fine. Nope, we are not going to get anything, which, again, is totally fine. But, man, that was a heck of a draft class. We ended up trading number 3 overall for number 4, number 35, 108, and 149. We gave up 81, which was our 3rd. And we gained 4, which we grabbed Penny Sewell there, which we could have grabbed, which we could have ended up grabbing with number 3. So I think that was awesome. Number 20, right here, we ended up trading back up, giving up. Wonder where our 18 is, though. Oh, yeah, because these are just trades, duh. We just had picked at 18. We ended up trading back up to 20. We gave up 35, 2 4s, and a 6. So we gave up the 1-4 that we actually gained in the trade here, which, again, totally fine. We ended up giving up 123 and 208 right there. We still have the 5, though, from the Falcons trade. And then we ended up trading 36 back for 40 and gained another 5. So we ended up gaining 2 5s while we did lose 2 4s and a 6. We ended up grabbing Jason Owe there. This is the draft class here. 5 players total in the first 3 rounds. We ended up getting Penny Sewell, Micah Parsons, Travis Etienne, Jason Owe, and Rondale Moore. A lot of offensive weapons there. 2 stud pass rushing players. Micah Parsons being probably he is the best linebacker overall in the draft class. And Jason Owe, who could be he is a threat every single time he is on the field. Not the greatest at run stopping, but if you let him pin his ears back and go after the quarterback, he is going to do work for your team. So let me know what you guys think of this draft class. If you guys think I'm totally insane for making these picks or these trades, let me know down in the comments. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys do enjoy all of the content. Got a lot of other fun stuff coming to the channel. Follow me on Twitter at @AbsoluteColton. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.